Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
All right, everybody, we made it to Tuesday. The week is flying by.
Sure is. And not only do we make it to Tuesday, we made it to October.
We did. This year's flying by. Well, thanks for spending it with us. We are your hosts of Coast Life. I'm Paige Marley.
I'm Leah Rizzo. I mean, we said August flew by,
Yeah.
September flew by. I hope we can slow down a little bit here.
A little bit. I need October to slow down.
Yeah.
There's a lot coming up. The holidays, I'm also not prepared for.
Yeah.
It's just everything needs to take a deep breath.
I still haven't fully grasped that we're in football season too. That
Nope.
just nothing. It's not.
Nope.
It's just none of it's not real.
It's not real. Nope. Someone was saying the other day, they're like, "Aren't you so excited for your Commanders? They're doing so well." And I'm like, "They've only had 2 games." And then I'm like,
Right?
"Wait."
That's what it feels
There's
like.
more. Yep, there's been more than 2. Like we're moving and grooving. So yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a good time, but I need everything to just take a chill pill.
If you're behind like us, it's okay. You're not
Yeah.
alone. We're right here with you.
Exactly. Take it day by day. We got this. I have lists, and I've started not just adding to my list, get this done for work, pay this bill, but do laundry, do the dishes in this order, change the remote batteries, the little things.
Mm-hmm.
I have to add to my to-do list because I feel like things are just piling up. Yeah.
Whew.
It's getting a lot, but it's okay.
It is.
Sit down for a little.
And this could be, this could be a dark way to look at it, but I think it could also be a very insightful way to look at this maybe. If you do need to slow down, that we thought this was an interesting talker because there was a woman out there who says that she writes her obituary every day or every year.
Every year, I think.
Every year she writes an obituary for herself. So I think maybe instead of New Year's resolutions or in addition to New Year's resolutions, maybe you kind of do one to close out the year and one to start the new year. But I thought it was just really interesting because things might seem so significant over the course of 1 year, and then maybe in another 3 years you look back and you're like, wow, I thought that was a really big deal.
And I love that too, because that's one thing that you learn as you get older is anything that feels big in the moment, I'm going to say 90% of the time is not that big of a deal.
Oh, yeah, sure.
We were at Milton Theater the other day for a thing that we're going to be showing you later on. We're talking about their show, the Heathers.
Yes.
But I was asking one of the actors, what's the theme of Heathers? He's like, it's something we all need to learn, and that's things that feel big in high school or maybe even just adolescence are not a big deal.
So true.
I love that. But I think that could be good for writing your obituary. I don't think it's for everyone,
Sure.
obviously, especially because this lady said she was in the Twin Towers on 9/11. Obviously, she took that year off. That was traumatic.
She did, yeah. She said that year in 2020 she took off as well.
Makes sense. So if you had traumatic or maybe a life scare, I can see why you wouldn't.
Sure.
But I don't hate the idea.
And I think it might be comforting to know that you have written them every other year, so that if you do have a life scare, you're already kind of put in perspective. You're in that mindset. So she says that she writes them every year, and it sort of keeps her close to death, but also gives her appreciation for life, if that makes sense.
I think it's okay. As someone too who I minored in gerontology and social work, so I took a lot of classes in college on the death process, the dying process. I know way too much about Medicare and Medicaid and writing wills, but I'm also not scared per se of death.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where we all got to do it. It's all going to happen one day. So
No, it's true.
yeah, it's a touchy subject. I can get why it might be traumatizing to some, of course, but it's the one thing that's coming for all of us.
Yeah, no, I think in a sort of twisted way, it might be a good way to take a minute and slow down a little bit, because maybe it does put some of those smaller things that you've been worrying about out of mind, and it gives room in your brain for some of the bigger things that maybe you want to prioritize and haven't, or goals to set that you haven't hit yet, or goals that you made but didn't hit, and here's how to hit them. And I think maybe in a way it sort of coincides with the New Year's resolution. So I could see it maybe every couple years if you're not as dedicated.
Right, definitely. I think it's not that much different from writing a will. It's all things you want to happen after you've gone. And I think, too, that this is becoming more and more. I mean, did you see the story? There might have been multiple of the person who was kind of, I'm going to get some of it wrong, but I think he was posting his cancer journey online. And then one day he posted this video, and he was like, hey, by the way, if you're seeing this, I've passed. And he did a video obituary.
Yeah.
And I think it brought him comfort, maybe some of his viewers comfort. I'm even seeing QR codes on headstones now.
Interesting.
Isn't that interesting? So you can scan it and it has maybe the person talking about their life and who they were.
Wow.
How much do you wish you saw like a headstone that said the person died in like the 1800s? Don't you wish there was a QR code?
That would be cool.
That
would be cool.
It's all things I think that sounds spooky right now, but we're going to love later on.
Historians are going to have a field day one day.
Gosh, are you kidding? Or even like I've seen somebody scan the QR code and there's like just like a slideshow of their life.
Yeah.
I think it's adorable.
I think so too. I think, people, it is a little scary and uncomfortable, I think, and especially if you're fortunate enough to have lived a life without a lot of loss, it might be even scarier because you're not prepared for it, what I mean? And I think, in a way it feels morbid, but I think only because our customs deem it so,
No, it's true. Yeah, it's supposed to be the scary thing, and we make fun of it a little on Halloween, and then we forget about it again.
Yeah, well, I even remember when I was in Scotland, like we took a tour through, I think like around an old church, and they were at a graveyard, and so our tour guide was like, it's so funny, Americans are so afraid to step on the graves. She's like, it's we don't care. She's like, they don't care.
Right. It's very true. I think there is a
and all of us were like, ugh, like nobody wanted to step exactly on it. And she's like, it's so funny. And I was like, amazing. I don't know.
Something happened similar to me when I was in, I might get it wrong, it was either Scotland or Ireland, but we were in an old church too, but they had people buried in the walls. And same thing. So many of us were like, but there was a group that was like, that's beautiful. We're so close to them. Think what you want. I think it's cool either way.
Yeah, I think it's too cool. It's cool as well for future generations to be able to have maybe that little snapshot in a slideshow, because photos can only say so much. But to hear the voice of your long lost grandparent that maybe you didn't get to know, or somebody that you weren't that close to, or somebody that you were very close to, it's nice to probably hear that voice and see that face again.
Yeah, so. I don't think I'll be writing my obituary every year.
Probably not.
That's just not. I just don't like to write in general.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
That's the only reason. But I do think if a loved one of mine had told me like, hey, I've been writing it every year, that would honestly give me peace of mind of like, okay, when their time comes before mine, we know where to find it. We know what they want.
Yeah, you also have just a physical piece of them for every year.
It's very cute.
I do want to write more. Maybe not that, but
maybe a goal is if you're not writing it, your goal can be taking more pictures, spending more time with family, just those little things that will prepare you for not so much death, but just your peace of life.
I do like to take little video snapshots of stuff when and I think this job has sort of put me in that mindset all the time that I'm like, I gotta get B-roll.
Oh yeah.
And so now I just sort of have like a chronicling of B-roll throughout my life that I just like, I'm not in any of it, but all my friends are. And, it's nice.
It is very nice. Yeah, I'm definitely the picture taker in my family, and they're always like, why do you take so many pictures? You can't go to an event without taking pictures. And every time, what happens a few weeks later? Can you send us
pictures?
Does anyone have a photo of this or that? And I'm like, well, actually, yes.
Actually. I do. You made fun of me, but here you go.
I am the memory box for you. You're welcome.
That's nice, the memory box.
Yes,
I love it.
Thank you.
Something else that might scare you, and it's not nearly as morbid, I guess. The Sunday scaries, something many of us fall victim to. You said you actually don't.
I don't get the Sunday scaries.
Good for you.
Thank you. I know people who do, and I didn't know what it was until people started talking about it. Yeah, it's basically like Sunday, you just get in a really bad mood. And it's not the like, I gotta work tomorrow. I think we all get that to an extent. But like, it is like, you maybe get anxious or upset, and it's a real thing. Yeah,
no, for sure. I think, and they say at about 3:54 p.m. is when that unsettling feeling really starts to set in. You've had your slow Sunday morning, maybe you did your chores for the day, and then the reality of the week sets in, and you're like, uh-oh.
You're preparing for dinner, laying your clothes out, and you get sad. So if that's you, you're not alone. I
used to get them in school a lot.
School, yep. People in school can get them, jobs, anything like that.
Yeah, now it kind of comes and goes.
Yeah.
Some weeks are Sunday scarier than others.
I have family members who, like, it's very obvious. Like, they get very upset, and they love their jobs, and they're happy people, but I think it's the stress.
It can just get a little overwhelming when you look at life, the whole week at a time. It's too much. Sometimes you have to take it in smaller chunks.
I don't have advice if you have the Sunday scary.
Let's just get through Monday.
Yeah, except for just go home and watch COASTLIFE after.
Let's just get through Tuesday together. Yep,
day by day.
We can do it.
There you go. Try it out.
Yes. So we do have some COASTLIFE for you. Let's see what's coming up today on the show.
Paige, Leah, you want to beat the Sunday scaries? Then focus on staying present on Sunday. You're not at work yet, so focus on enjoying the weekend that you have left. A lucky homeowner is getting the surprise of a lifetime on the show today. We're staying fall focused on fitness in Rehoboth. In a high school in Maryland, their fitness center is getting a much needed makeover. All of that and so much more fun coming up on COASTLIFE.
COASTLIFE is sponsored by Beebe Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
It's the perfect time to upgrade your home's comfort with Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Now through November 30th, get up to $1,700 with Carrier's Cool Cash instant rebate on qualifying systems. That's right, big savings on a brand new energy-efficient heating system. You may also be eligible for a federal tax credit up to $2,000 with a qualified system. Get it done now and stay warm all winter long. Call Coastal Comfort or visit coastalcomfort.com, a Carrier factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Fall into planning at Bella Terra Garden Center. Autumn is the perfect time of year for planting. Come check out our locally sourced collection of trees and shrubs of all shapes and sizes. Did you know that Bella Terra is open 7 days a week? Join our garden club for big savings and first access to all sale promotions. Stocked with the smallest succulents to the tallest of trees, Bella Terra Garden Center is here for all your gardening needs. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Located right off Route 16 in Ellendale.
Spark your senses at the Spice and Tea Exchange in Rehoboth Beach. Food lovers, home chefs, and tea enthusiasts rejoice. Smell and sample your way through hundreds of exotic spices and teas from around the world. Our signature blends and rubs are hand-mixed daily to ensure the highest quality and freshness. Talk to our tea experts and learn the wellness benefits of drinking fresh loose-leaf premium teas. Find a tasteful gift for that special someone or join us for an in-store cooking demo. Find your way to flavor at the Spice and Tea Exchange on the Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Sister locations in Annapolis, Maryland and Old Town Alexandria, Virginia.
Here at the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in countertops, to not only ensure you get the best product to fit your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
When I came into the Delmarva Design Center and see that big collection of slabs, that makes really the decision seamless.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
For every season, every weather moment, stay ahead with the Coast TV First Alert Weather Phone. Just call 443-880-9100. Your forecast just a call away. Sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
Huddle up for Nittany Game Week.
Get a sideline seat with coaches Jay Paterno and Tom Bradley as they join host Todd Sadowski for expert analysis on the blue and white. Nittany Game Week, Friday nights at 10:30 and Saturday mornings at 11 on DSN.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Well, Coast Life, if you remember last year, our friends from Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling gave away one lucky winner a kitchen.
Amazing.
Amazing, right? The before, the after, it was a total transformation. It really brightened up the space, what they did with it. And I remember the couple was so grateful and so excited for their new kitchen.
Who wouldn't be?
I know. Well, guess what? Paul Davis is at it again, and they're giving away another kitchen for another lucky winner. We had the opportunity to sneak up and surprise them with the news, so we're going to take a look at how that all went. Coast Life, whenever we talk to you about our friends at Paul Davis Restoration, usually the community is involved because they're really big on giving back to members of the community, whether it's keeping them safe after an emergency, keeping them supplied after emergency, or whether it's remodeling them a brand new kitchen. And that is what we are getting ready to announce quietly. I'm with Brian Rush today with Paul Davis Restoration, and last year we did this for a really lucky couple that got their kitchen renovated. It was so fun, so exciting, and it was so successful. You're doing it again.
Yeah, we can't wait. This is going to be every year. This is one of the things we look forward to doing. Absolutely. Why is it so important to you guys to do things like this for members, for people in our community, whether it's keeping them safe or gifting them a kitchen? Yeah, so the good part is we have many blessings that we get to have as a business, and it's just great to give one back to a deserving member of the community. Yeah, it really is awesome. And we've got our lucky winner is January Williams. We're keeping it quiet because we're going to go surprise her. We're going to go grab the big check, and we're going to get ready to give them the big news.
Hello. It's January here. Yes, that's me.
Hi, Miss January.
What happens if you guys got a new kitchen?
That would be fantastic.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right, there you go. Can we come on in?
Yeah, come in. Awesome.
So we give away a kitchen a year, and you were put in your all your sweepstakes, and you were the lucky winner. Wow. I know Greg interviewed you.
Yes.
So congratulations on this. So we're going to get you up and rolling.
All right, January, you were just told that you are the winner of a new kitchen thanks to our friends at Paul Davis Restoration, which, I mean, this kitchen is great, but you can tell that it's been loved quite a bit.
Yes.
So what are you looking forward to? What changes are you already making in your mind to this kitchen that you can't wait to see come true?
The cabinets definitely, and also the countertops. Even the floor, I've been thinking about, changing the floor. So I definitely have, a lot of changes in mind for this kitchen.
Yeah,
and
I mean, I think we get so busy, and I think the kitchen is really the heart of so many homes. It's where families gather, it's where meals happen, it's where we catch up, it's where we get to know each other really as a family. So again, there's a lot of love that pours into the kitchen. So I know it's going to be really, really exciting. This is only the second time that Paul Davis has done one of these kitchen giveaways.
Wow.
And the last time it was really, really cool to see the reveal. So I know you're excited.
I am.
I'm excited to see it too. So is there anything, I mean, that you want to say to Paul Davis as the winner of this money going to the kitchen?
I just want to say thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. I've never won anything this big, so I'm just so excited.
Awesome.
I can't wait.
We are excited for you, and I know that it's going to be really, really beautiful when we see it all come together.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Well, congratulations once again to January Williams and her soon-to-be brand new kitchen, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration. We are so excited to see it. I mean, I cannot express to you enough how excited I get for these kinds of before and after projects. It's going to be awesome. But if this piqued your interest and maybe you want to be the winner of a brand new kitchen, you can sign up to win yourself a kitchen from Paul Davis. So we're going to give you a minute to do that. We're going to take a quick break, but there's more fun headed your way.
With the 2024 race down to the wire, J.D. Vance and Tim Walz meet on the debate stage for the first and only time. Watch the debate on NBC for complete coverage. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific on NBC.
My pledge is to keep you safe.
I'm your new lieutenant.
I've not given up. I'm just getting started.
Law and Order Thursday, new on NBC and Peacock.
The real estate industry was broken, but change is here and the Parker Group is leading the charge.
We're proud to introduce our groundbreaking 3.5% listing fee. Sell with us and you could save thousands of dollars.
Our cutting-edge technology delivers significant savings that we pass on to you. Our world-class marketing and dedicated team provide the human touch and unparalleled expertise that you deserve.
As passionate advocates for a more transparent and equitable selling experience, we're not afraid to challenge the status quo.
Welcome to a new era of real estate with the Parker Group.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
Muscle pain slowing you down? Invest in your health and wellness with Hot Spring Spas at Delaware Hot Tub Company in Lewis. Made with top-of-the-line technologies for a remarkable hydrotherapy experience. Clean and easy, 5 times the filtration and self-monitoring that tells you what it needs to maintain natural-feeling water. With personalized control and multi-level seating to target muscle groups and provide comfort. At Delaware Hot Tub Company, we believe your hot tub should take care of you, not the other way around. Visit Delaware Hot Tub Company in Lewis today.
Celebrate the season with the 4 best days of fall at Sunfest. Experience the ultimate celebration of food, drinks, arts, crafts, and entertainment along the boards from October 24th to the 27th. Embrace fall by enjoying a seaside tractor ride, chilling around a beach bonfire, navigating a corn maze, or participating in a pet and bicycle event. Shop around over 200 arts and crafts vendors. Immerse yourself in music with an incredible lineup of free musical performances. Enjoy the free family fun all day. For more information, visit ococean.com/sunfest.
Hey homeowners, are you thinking of transforming the exterior of your home? I'm Brendan with CR3 American Exteriors. Our team knows how to turn your vision into reality. Plus, every project is backed by the CR3 Service Guarantee. Right now, enjoy special financing with 0 payments until 2025 and save 20% on any new roof. CR3 is proud to have earned countless 5-star reviews from homeowners all across Delmarva. Visit CR3DMV today or contact us at 410-842-2718 for your free estimate.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning.
Coast Life, we're always trying to keep you and your home safe, and maybe you've noticed a funky smell coming from places in your house that maybe you shouldn't. If that's the case, it may be time to give Coastal Comfort a call. A little while ago, Paige Marley had a chance to sit down and chat with Lacey Coleman about some of those signs and when you should pick up that phone. So let's take a look.
All right, you guys, I know we all love those days we can just turn the HVAC system off, have the windows open, but those days don't last forever, right? It's getting cold, especially at night. You have that chill in the house, so maybe you're starting to think about turning the heat on. Hold on just a second. We have a little PSA for you, a couple home maintenance tips, if you will, just before you turn that system on. So who better to talk to you about that than Lacey Coleman with Coastal Comfort. Lacey, thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we love having you because you always leave us with something to think about or something to, oh yeah, I have to go do that. So first, if you're turning your heat on, I've experienced this before. You're like, what's that smell? Uh-oh. You don't know what to do. You said this is a common problem.
Definitely. We, with the first kind of wave of customers turning on their heat for the season, we get a lot of calls, and sometimes the fire department also gets some calls because homeowners smell, a particular, it smells like a burning smell, and they panic. It is normal for the first time when you turn on your heater, whether it's electric or gas. Sometimes it has almost a little bit of a burning smell, and it's the dust that was built up on the system over the past 5-6 months where we haven't been using that part of the system, and it is normal. It does go away within the first time or two of using the system. Usually the first time, depending on the runtime, it'll go away. So it's not you don't have to panic. It is different than an electrical burning smell, so just kind of differentiate that. But you don't have to worry. We can come check it out for you, but it is very, very normal, and you don't have to call the fire department unless you see smoke or something like that. That's of course a different scenario. But it's very normal to have that burning smell for the first time or two that you do turn on your heater for the season.
Good to know. I've actually noticed that too, I think sometimes with my AC the first time. It's not burning smell, but just kind of like, I'm not used to this smell.
Yes.
I haven't had it running in a while.
Yes. Sometimes people do also have an AC. When they turn on the air conditioning for the first time, they do get a little bit of a smell. It's not a burning smell, but it is a different smell. So you're 100% correct.
Cool. Yeah, just a little different. So just be used to that. Of course, if it's overwhelming or like Lacey said, there's smoke, call the right people, but it is normal, so don't panic. And of course, once we're getting these things started too, we see a little bit of a difference maybe in our bills and the energy we're using. So what are some energy saving advice that you have or tips you have for us?
Definitely. Energy consumption is a big buzz. The electric rates and fuel rates are always increasing, so that ultimately affects our pocketbooks because we're paying more. So everybody's looking for tips and ways to reduce their energy consumption. First, you want to make sure that your air filters are clean, whether it's your air conditioning or heating system. Your system will only work harder if your air filters are plugged up. Making sure that your system is well maintained, and so for a furnace, we want to make sure that the sensors and the burners are clean. For your heat pump, you want to make sure that the coils are clean. All of that takes into account, and it either helps your system work more efficiently or less efficiently. Also, having a programmable thermostat. You don't have to have a programmable thermostat to do this, but it definitely makes it more hands-free. But turning down the system a few degrees, either in the evening when you're sleeping or during the day when the house is not occupied. So if you're turning that temperature down and you're reducing the demand for how long the runtime, that will also help. Having a programmable thermostat will automatically do that. So if you leave the house every day at 7:30 a.m. and the house is vacant until you get home at 5, then from that time frame it can be 3 to 4 degrees lower, and then by the time you get home in the evening, your system can already automatically be brought up to the temperature that you desire. For heat pumps though, this is important. If you do turn the system down 4 or 5 degrees, you don't want to turn it back up all at once. So you don't want to go from 65 degrees to 72 degrees and it will cause the emergency heat to come on, the backup heater kits, and that will definitely draw up your electric bill. So you want to bring it up slowly and incrementally, and that's why it's important to have a programmable thermostat installed. It will do that for you, so that way you don't have to, constantly run over and check the thermostat and bump it up a degree or two. So, but bringing on that auxiliary heat, the backup heat, will automatically start driving up that electric bill. So programmable thermostats are a great way to help conserve energy.
I didn't even think about that. That's such a good point. Yeah, because you get home and you're like boom, 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 and you turn that heat up because you're cold.
Definitely. So if you have a gas furnace or really any propane or natural gas appliance, whether it's a stove, it's a gas fireplace, water heater or heating system or any other sort of gas appliance, you want to make sure that you have not only a carbon monoxide detector installed, but a working carbon monoxide detector installed. So you could test it, replace the batteries, or if you're not sure how old it is, it's best to just replace it. Manufacturers recommend that they should be replaced between 5 and 7 years. So if you're not sure, it's better to be safe than, you know, to have a problem and then, you know, not be able to have the device installed to protect you and your family.
Definitely. You never really think about it until you need it, right?
Definitely.
So it's just a really good reminder. You know, we're going into the holiday season here soon. We want to have a safe holiday season, everybody. So, Lacey, if they just aren't sure and they want, you know, a maintenance check, if they are considering a new system, an updated system, what's the best way to get in touch with you guys?
Definitely. So they can give us a call at 302-629-4700 and always coastalcomfort.com.
Perfect. This is the better safe than sorry season. That's what I'm calling it, right? So Coastal Comfort's going to help you have that safe, good time with your family. You don't have to worry about anything. It'll be in the back of your mind. So good to go. Lacey, thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of course. All right, you guys, go change those filters, check your monitors, all that good stuff, and call Coastal Comfort. Right now, though, we'll be right back with more Coast Life.
I absolutely love my show home. With all this new space, I had to upgrade my furniture. The abundance of natural light was hard to get used to. I'm all settled now, though. Everybody loves the kitchen. No bones about it. With this home, I'm the life of the party. Our first trick-or-treaters. Let's go, people!
Happy Halloween! Step into something new at Vernon Powell. Jumpstart your fall routine with Brooks and Hoka. Vernon Powell has Delmarva's largest selection of Hoka, including Hoka Kids. Power through work with Dansko and Bionic. Wall-to-wall work boots and Carhartt apparel. Outfit your whole family for fall in fuzzy Uggs, comfy Hey Dude, or Birkenstocks with socks. Sparkling layered looks from E. Newton and Kendra Scott. Plus new apparel from brands like Patagonia, Pure Lore, North Face, and UGG at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth Beach.
Not happy with your home's builder-grade gas fireplace? Let Shegrin Home Comfort Products upgrade your fireplace with a new one from Mendota, Regency, or Cozy Heat. These gas fireplaces add both warmth and aesthetic to your home. Shegrin has plenty of different styles and sizes to choose from. What are you waiting for? Start your fall fireplace project now before it's too late. Stop in one of our local showrooms or give us a call at 302-644-7700 to see how Shegrin Home Comfort Products can warm up your home.
Be charmed by Lewis.
Visit our unique shops and restaurants.
Lewis Gourmet and Puzzles, 30 years supporting the community. Eat extraordinary with local and global specialty foods and inspire your brain with jigsaws and more.
Make the season sparkle with fresh blooms from Floral Inspirations. We've got plants, festive decor, and a gift for everyone.
Come in for the smell of it.
Harbor Restaurant for canal front dining. Great waterfront views and fabulous food in downtown Lewis.
Lots to do and see.
In Lewis.
It's a prosecutor's job to help keep families safe, and as state's attorney, I did so without apology, because I believe anyone who commits a heinous crime or anyone who harms a child must be held accountable. I worked with law enforcement and cut violent crime by 50%, and as county executive made investments to recruit and train more officers. I'm Angela Also Brooks, and I'm running for Senate because I never back down from tough jobs. That's why I approve this message.
Has your gas fireplace had its yearly safety check yet this year? It is so important to check pressure, valves, and regulators at least once a year. Pemberton Appliance holds a master license in propane and natural gas, so you can be confident the job will be done right.
Our 42-point safety check service will provide you peace of mind throughout the winter season.
Call today and book your service for your gas fireplace and know your system is safe and ready for the cold season.
Visit Pemberton Appliance, your local marquee fireplace dealer. This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Beebe Healthcare.
Well, Coast Life, we've been talking how excited we are for fall. The official start of spooky season is here, but it's also the start of flu season and respiratory illness season, which that's the not so fun part of this time of year.
Not fun at all.
No. But lucky for you, Angie Scott with Beebe Healthcare, the community health coordinator, is with us today, talking about how Beebe Healthcare is keeping you guys safe. So Angie, you guys got a lot going on to help keep people healthy this time of year.
Absolutely. We really take a deep dive into this time of year. It's a super busy time of year. This is the time of year where we do our free community flu clinics. And this particular year, we've got over 20 free health clinic or free flu clinics scheduled. So
wow,
yes, it's quite a few, and it's all over Sussex County.
Yes,
so.
Free and all over Sussex County.
Yes.
I know have grabbed the ears of a lot of people. How are you encouraging folks to get out there and get those vaccines?
Absolutely. So our free flu clinics are for those 18 and older. We do encourage everyone to at least have a conversation with your primary care provider to make sure that it's appropriate, make sure that you're getting the right flu vaccine. You can actually schedule the flu vaccine with your primary care, but we also realize that there are a few folks that can't make it to the primary care provider.
Sure.
Or it's just more convenient. You're working and it's just right across the street and you pop over and you can get it done. So we do have our free flu clinic flyer posted on our website and through social media. So.
Yeah, awesome. And why is it so important, if you don't mind jumping into that a little bit more, for certain people to talk to their primary care before they may get a flu shot?
Because there are different types of flu shots. For those, flu shots are recommended for anybody 6 months and older. But for those that may be under the age of 8 or have certain high-risk conditions, maybe over 65, on chemotherapy for cancer treatment, those are all conversations that a primary care provider would really honestly know the most intimate detail about that patient and determine which flu vaccine is right for them.
Good, that makes sense. Is that how it works too with RSV?
Correct. Okay. So RSV did have some changes this year in recommendations from the CDC. So having those conversations with your primary care provider about when and how and if it can be combined and that sort of thing would be best.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I know this time of year, there always seems like there's some myths surrounding the flu shot. What are some of those myths and how do we kind of dispel those?
Yeah, so some of the myths, the biggest one we always get is, oh, I got the flu shot and it gave me the flu. Yeah, so the flu shot actually cannot give you the flu if you're getting one of the standard like injectable doses. Now there is a live, I'm going to use a big word here for a second, live attenuated virus that is done in the flu mist. And that's only given, that's one of those that gives in the primary care office. We don't do that in our free clinics. Right. But the flu shots themselves are actually, what they do is they act like antagonists or kind of provokers of your immune system. So that it's not actually giving you the flu virus, it's giving you little bits and pieces so that your body reacts and produces those antibodies.
Right, so it makes you feel sick for a little bit, but it's so that you can better fight the flu so you don't get seriously sick. Because if you've had the flu, been down and out, the worst.
It is really rough.
Yeah.
What are we seeing RSV-wise as well? Because I know that the symptoms are different in adults, so what are we seeing with kids this time of year?
So our kids in RSV are, we're seeing, of course, it's back to school season, and so we're seeing a little bit of a pickup in respiratory viruses related to that, and that's flu, that's RSV, that's even like we're seeing some, it's not a virus, but the whooping cough kind of a thing, allergies, all those sorts of things. So again, best thing to do is just if your kid is staying sick for more than just a few days, if you got a fever that's super high and you can't get it down with the standard, Tylenol and ibuprofen, to get them to their pediatrician.
Okay,
makes sense.
Yeah, definitely good to know. I didn't even think about schools coming back. I mean, we used to call it the college flu or something, but I know it's not just in college. It's in all schools, maybe even workplaces.
Daycares even.
Daycares are a big one.
Yeah,
okay, good to know. So just get in touch with your primary care, I think, is the bottom line. But those flu clinics that you have, those free ones, are good to know about.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Can we run those details again, how long they're running for and what people need to do to show up or make an appointment?
Yeah, absolutely. So our free flu clinics are starting this Saturday, October 5th, and running all the way through to our Frankfurt Health Fair, which is going to be November 23rd. There's going to be a little over 20 of those, and we typically, over the course, at least last year, we gave a little over 3,000 free flu vaccines to the community. So, look on the website, check social media to see which ones work best for your schedule.
Perfect.
Good reminder.
Well, Angie, thank you so much for coming in and help spread the word to not spread the germs and keep people safe this flu season, and make sure you're all taken care of and set to go so you can enjoy the upcoming holidays that'll be around before you know it. But we've got some more Coast Life to get to when we get back. We're keeping the theme of staying healthy. That's on the way.
I would never take a tax credit that I wasn't entitled to.
Angela Brooks took tax deductions she did not qualify for.
Brooks improperly took advantage of tax breaks she did not qualify for.
Brooks claimed a homestead tax break for a townhouse she rented. Also, Brooks is accused of improperly claiming senior citizens' tax breaks.
She used multiple methods, which she was not qualified for, to save thousands of dollars.
No, I don't believe I'm above the law.
Maryland's Future is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Right now, pet dander, skin cells, mold spores, pollen, and dirt are being sucked into your air ducts. Get cleaner air and system efficiency now with Stanley Steamer. For over 75 years, we've continually engineered our equipment and processes to deep clean your entire home. Your air ducts aren't clean until they're Stanley Steamer clean.
Vision loss can be gradual, and your elderly loved ones might not realize how compromised their vision has become. There are some simple ways you can help. Clear all pathways in their home to prevent accidents. Label items with bright colors and make sure those items stay in a designated place. When you need help, consult with a professional in-home care provider. Home Care Services can set up a safety plan, assist with running errands and other tasks that might be difficult for them.
To learn more about Home Care Services, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Rules don't apply when it comes to designing your home or business's interior. At Mood Design Studio, we break away from typical design norms to craft one-of-a-kind spaces that belong on the pages of a magazine. Choose from a bold selection of exclusive wallpaper designs and fabrics, plus a curated selection of furniture, making any room a showstopper. Need guidance? We'll assist you in planning your space's scope and budget for a streamlined, stress-free experience. For a complimentary consultation, visit Mood Design Studio in Lewis today.
We believe that a great community health system reflects the community it serves. And like Sussex County itself, we've been on an exciting journey of growth and transformation, evolving from a trusted community hospital to the region's premier healthcare provider and Sussex County's most comprehensive health system. We're proud to be on this journey together, miles ahead, but by your side the entire way, because Sussex County is our specialty.
Minor surges happen every day in your home, shortening the lifespan of electronics and appliances. Major surges can destroy them instantly. Smart homeowners protect against surges. Like a seatbelt, you're glad you have protection when the need arises. A surge protection system from Expert Wire safeguards everything from kitchen appliances, TVs, to your home's heating and air conditioning system. Expert Wire ensures professional installation for complete peace of mind. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
You're watching Coast Life, and today we have some very special guests who are making a difference in high schoolers' lives. Washington High over in Princess Anne has their fitness center for high school students. It's in need of repair. Getting it done, it's going to be Chris Welsh, president of Impact Fitness Foundation, and Dr. Darrell Gray, president of WellPoint. Guys, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
Thank you for having us.
And Dr. Gray, tell me a little bit more about WellPoint, Doctor.
So WellPoint is a family of health insurance products, and I have the honor of leading WellPoint Maryland, which is one of the largest Medicaid managed care organizations across the state of Maryland. And yes, we're in every county, including Princess Anne.
And Chris, how are you working together with WellPoint?
Yes, thanks for asking the question. Impact Fitness Foundation is here to provide safe, functional, and efficient spaces in schools and communities that need it. In the case of Washington High, where we are heading, they were in need of a weight room. It was in horrible shape, rusted weights, lack thereof weights, and safe equipment. So the coach had reached out to me about a year ago, searching just for, can you do anything? Can you help us? Dr. Gray and I have a relationship from the past, a couple other projects, and I'd reached out to Dr. Gray to just see if there's anything that we could do. We're now going to be able to provide Washington High School with a fully functional weight room, new plates, bumper plates, dumbbells, racks, benches, and just state-of-the-art equipment that will just help these athletes and students move to the next level.
This sounds like a lot of equipment. This sounds like a big project. So where is all this equipment? Where are all these resources coming from?
This is what we do. We try to find, we have a misconception of what a weight room costs. We think millions of dollars. And ultimately, it's my job to say, no, fitness is for everyone. We need to provide safe places and safe movement spaces for for everybody that's in need. And that doesn't mean that it's $1 million because it's got 25 treadmills and 35 racks and all this stuff. That you don't need a lot to get a lot. And in this case, it came from WellPoint. WellPoint was gracious enough to provide the funding for this massive renovation.
And Dr. Gray,
yes.
Is this going to be more donations or grant funding? Tell me more about your part in this.
Well, I'll tell you, we as WellPoint recognize that health is more than just what happens in a doctor's office, an emergency room, or a hospital. And it's what happens in homes, neighborhoods, and yes, schools, just like Washington High School. And so for us, this is an opportunity to partner with Impact Fitness Foundation, but also with the students, their families, the coaches, the principal, and ensuring that the students and the community that surrounds these students has a safe place to exercise. And we know exercise has been shown to reduce anxiety, promote student success, but also, as Chris mentioned, athlete success, teacher success, staff and community success.
And not only you guys are getting into this, but there's going to be interaction with the students and involvement from the school itself in building this.
Friday, and it's going to be a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, and there's going to be a ribbon cutting. This is a celebration, really. It's a celebration for the coaches, the teachers, the staff, the students, and certainly for both Chris and I at Impact Fitness and WellPoint, Maryland, respectively.
In the situation of this project in particular, I'm actually heading down there with multiple rolls of rubber flooring and all the bumper plates and dumbbells, and the student athletes will help me unload that stuff, will actually help me put down some of the rubber flooring. Dr. Gray, you brought up a great point. And at the end of the day, we know what this means. When we move our body, we feel better. And when we feel better, we want to do more things. And when we want to do more things, we want to continue to help.
It's not going to stop there. They're going to be, all right, this was amazing. Now, what else can I do to be a part of and to help our community? And Chris, Dr. Gray, I can already tell that you two are working amazing together. Chris, how can mentors, how can coaches, students, teachers, anyone in the community that feels like they need you guys, how can we get in contact with you?
So anybody that is interested or in need, please reach out to myself. It's chris@impactfitnessfoundation.com, or you can check us out on the website, impactfitnessfoundation.com. And yeah, we'd love to help you.
Dr. Gray, how can we find out more about WellPoint?
Yes, please log on to our website at wellpoint.com/MD and to learn more about all our suite of programs and opportunities, particularly as it pertains to health in the state of Maryland.
You guys aren't just strengthening minds, you aren't just strengthening body, you're strengthening community. I very much appreciate that. And I know Coast Life appreciates you. All right, we're going to let you go. Coast Life, we'll be right back after the break.
With the 2024 race down to the wire, J.D. Vance and Tim Walz meet on the debate stage for the first and only time. Watch the debate on NBC for complete coverage. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific on NBC.
My pledge is to keep you safe.
I'm your new lieutenant.
I've not given up. I'm just getting started.
Law and Order Thursday, new on NBC and Peacock.
Every visit is an adventure at Browse About Books in Rehoboth Beach. Search our hand-picked book collection and find something in every genre. From bestsellers to some of our staff picks, you'll uncover a new adventure every time. After you've browsed our extensive book selection, explore our gift shop, where you'll find an exciting array of toys, gifts, Rehoboth-themed items, and home decor. Browse About Books on Rehoboth Avenue, a fun, friendly place to shop for books and so much more.
Peninsula Home Care proudly serves the beautiful communities of Delaware and Maryland, with a team of compassionate nurses, therapists, and social work at your service. We are here to help you regain your strength and independence right in the comfort of your home. Our team actively engages in our community, including ongoing education with our partners. From hospital to home, Peninsula Home Care is your hometown home care, right by your side since 1985.
Unwind, work off stress, and be comfortably true to who you are with Jab and Flow. We're dedicated to creating a balance of physical and mental wellness for your best life. You don't have to get in the ring, be a hardcore yogi, or train like a pro athlete to become part of our community. We teach boxing fundamentals with a fun variety of yoga, Pilates, and fitness classes for drop-ins and members of all levels. On Route 1 between Rehoboth and Dewey with plenty of free parking.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, like myself in flooring, to ensure you get the best product to fit your needs and that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
They worked with me, gave me different options, kept within that budget, completed it on time. Delmarva Design Center was awesome.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Jab and Flow.
You're watching Coast Life, and just because summer is coming to a close doesn't mean you have to stop staying active, stop staying fit. That's why I'm over here in Rehoboth at Jab and Flow with my friend Will. What's going on, man? You had a good summer?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah,
nice.
absolutely.
I know you just had a baby.
Yeah, she's a little over 4 months now. So
congratulations. But you know, running business, the baby, this must have been an absolutely crazy summer for you.
Yeah, it has been, but I mean, honestly, same thing we teach our clients is to make sure you stay consistent. You know, find some way to stick to your routine regardless of what's going on.
So you're going to be getting a break this off season, right?
Probably not. Yeah, we get a lot of our locals, you know, come back into town after they've been gone for most of the summer because you know how it goes. You know, it gets busy here. A lot of people leave, so we're going to get most of our locals back, you know, over the summer. I'm sorry, over the winter. So.
Okay, local summer. Yeah, a little bit of that. And so what do you have lined up for them this off season? I know that the holidays are going to be coming up, and it's tough to stay focused. So how are you keeping everyone focused?
So what we do at the end of each year, we usually try to do some sort of like challenge, you know. So what we use here, I don't know if you ever heard of it, it's called My Zone. We use My Zone watches, My Zone band. Okay. So when you're working out, you get different point levels for how much you exerted during that day. So anyway, at the end of the year, what we usually do is we add up how many total points people get during the holiday season, and whoever gets the most points, they get like a free membership or they get some sort of gift card or something like that. So nice. We utilize things like that to keep people motivated during the holidays.
No, that sounds high tech. Can I check that out real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That thing is fun.
You can wear it on your wrist, you can wear it on your chest, you can wear it on the shoulder, whatever it is. I'm sorry, on the bicep, whatever. But again, it records your heart rate, and based on like how high your heart rate goes, you get more points for that. So. Yeah.
And Will, talking about holidays coming up, do you have any gift ideas? Now, me personally, I don't really like gifts. I like more like experiences.
Same, yeah. So like a lot of people do buy gift cards for people to come here and do personal training, do boxing classes, do any of the services that we offer. So that is the pretty popular like holiday gift idea for a lot of people like in the area. So.
Nice. So what other kind of packages do you offer then?
So we are actually adding a recovery lounge upstairs. So we're going to be offering cold plunge therapy, massage therapy, Normatec compression therapy. I don't know if you've ever seen those, but it's like those boots that go on your legs and it does compression massage. So we got that going on. We got a lot of cool stuff. Yeah. So
you're doing stuff that's you're working out and you're doing the cool down. Yeah. Offering all of that in one spot.
Yep. So you can do a like fitness package or you can do a recovery package. So we offer those type of things that you can do here.
All right, Delmarva, that's a couple gift ideas right there for you. Now, Will, the sun's going down a little earlier every day, but how are you reminding everyone that Jab and Flow is staying open?
That is like our fun and most favorite part of the year is when it starts getting dark early because we turn on the black lights and we start having our glow boxing classes. Nice. Yeah, we got one in every corner in here. Nice. And some of the gloves that we use glow in the dark, so we make it really fun. So when it gets dark at 5 o'clock and people are like, oh my God, I don't know what to do, and they come in here and we kind of make it a little bit of a party.
I like that. All right, so Delmarva, we've got a lot of great gift ideas and a lot of fun things to do while also staying fit here, right here in Jab and Flow. So Will, thank you so much for your time today. And I think we're gonna get fit going on right into this break. Coast Life is coming right back though.
Let's do it.
Missed out on some of your favorite Coast Life moments? Don't forget to check us out on our social media platforms. Catch up on full episodes at coastlife.com and share some of the fun with your friends. Page. Don't go anywhere. There's more Coast Life headed your way.
Scoops and scores and Friday Night Lights. Football coverage like you've never seen before.
live games of the night every Friday night with the pre, half, and post-game shows. Plus, we'll take you around Delmarva for the latest real-time scores during Friday Night Lights. Tune in to the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app every Friday night this fall season. Scoops and scores and Friday Night Lights, only on DSN and the DSN app.
For a great shopping experience, Furniture Gallery is the place to pick up one-of-a-kind signature finds to complete your home decor. Come explore our selection of handcrafted furniture and get all the supplies you need for your own DIY projects. And through the doors is Shore Marketplace, where you'll find the most unique local shops at the beach. With over 40 local artisans, Shore Marketplace is truly a local connection you cannot afford to miss. And next door you'll find Scrub Apparel outlets. All this under one roof with easy access off Coastal Highway North.
Preston Ford would like to express our gratitude to the individuals in our community who dedicate their life to serving, helping others, and making our world a safer and better place. We want to take a moment to thank our amazing first responders who put their lives at risk every day to keep us safe. We admire your bravery and selflessness. We appreciate your commitment and sacrifices. We believe those who go above and beyond deserve to be recognized. Thank you for all that you do.
You've come a long way, Peninsula Bath. Sure has been fun.
Are you the bath guy?
Can you take out the trash?
Do you do lawns?
Listen, Linda, listen.
You should have called Peninsula Bath.
Khakis?
Share with us your favorite Linda memory, and you'll get 2024 off your next bathroom remodel with Peninsula Bath.
Mercy, that's a great deal.
Thank you, Delmarva, for a great year.
All right, well, we told you at the end of the show yesterday that this was going to be a heated debate.
I'm stressed.
I'm kind of stressed too, but I'm excited because this is, you guys have been really active in the comments and really participating in this one. So I think this is good feedback for us.
Yeah, I think so too.
So that we know that this is more of what we need for our great debate.
Yeah.
Yes.
You like that? I sprinkled that
I
in
did.
there.
That was
Thank
good.
you. Thank
that
you.
was nice. A
Thanks.
good touch.
Thank you.
So we're talking pie today, and we gave you 3 choices this time. We had apple, we had pecan, and we had pumpkin pie for your options. So this is a tough, great debate. You can only pick one.
You can only pick one. Now, we did ask best fall pie.
Yes.
And I want to make sure you guys remember that because this is a tough one.
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
And this is why I like participating on our social media because I feel like this is one of those where you want to say one, but.
Yes.
And you've got a couple different more answers.
Do you have one that just sticks out for you? Best fall pie.
Pumpkin.
Really?
Easy.
Oh, this is not easy for me. But there was a viewer comment that I think is making my decision easier.
Okay.
So I'm not going to answer just yet.
All right, you want to get to the comments then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
I'm going to pull up our poll, but you go for it.
I'm going to sort of speed read because, again, there's a lot here.
Okay.
So Donald says apple pie is for 4th of July, pecan is for Christmas, and pumpkin is for autumn and Thanksgiving.
That's actually the one that got me. Because I love all 3 so much. I was going to say pecan might be my favorite, but I'm not sure. But fall-wise, pumpkin might have to be the winner.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Lisa says pumpkin with plenty of whipped cream.
Ooh.
Lisa Haas says apple. David says warm apple pie with a large scoop of ice cream or pumpkin pie with a larger scoop of Cool Whip. But he says apple gets the 2 thumbs up. We got pumpkin, pecan, pecan pie, apple for the win. Just a thumbs up in general from Bill. He can't decide. And then we've got pecan pie from Mike as well. So it's hard to say who's winning in the comments.
Yeah, we'll try to check the poll. Not everyone who commented voted in the poll, and not everyone in the poll commented, you get it. But I'm surprised, in our poll, as of right now, the time of this recording, pecan is winning. Yeah, apple and pumpkin kind of falling behind. But
interesting.
I think if you were to ask me my favorite pie of those, I would just have to run away and scream and cry and leave.
We told you this was a big decision.
This is tough. But fall pie-wise, what am I eating in the fall? I might have to switch up my thought and go pumpkin.
Okay.
Because I'm eating apple pie in other seasons. I'm eating pecan pie in other seasons. I'm not eating pumpkin pie in other seasons.
Any other time of year.
And it's still delicious.
I do think pumpkin transcends into Christmas. There's a lot of Christmas song lyrics that have pumpkin pie in them.
It can.
Just saying.
It can, for sure.
So I feel like that one also, I think you're right. Pie is good any time of year. But I do think the ultimate fall pie, for me, personally, is pumpkin.
I think that's perfectly fair. Are you a pie or a cake person? That's an even tougher question.
That is a tougher question. And I think, if I'm just going to buy one on the whim at the grocery store, I do think the pies are better.
Okay.
But I think, generally speaking, I am more of a cake girl than a pie girl.
That's fine. Do you have a fall cake that you like? Are there such thing as fall cakes? This is where we start to get confused.
Interestingly enough, I guess like carrot cake has a lot of the same fall spices in it, or like it can be sort of a fall cake.
That makes sense.
But I feel like everybody eats it around Easter because of bunnies.
That's a good point too.
You know?
I don't know.
Like it's always an Easter, like it's always served at Easter.
That's a good point. Now here's the thing is I have not had apple pie at 4th of July probably ever.
Interesting.
I know.
American as apple pie is
I
the
know.
same.
And that's why that's my own thing, but that's why I'm going back to pumpkin. I think that's just what I'm going to have to stick with for this fall one, but that's what we said. It was going to be tough.
Yeah, and the good news for you is that we're going to leave the poll up and active all week. So by Friday, we will revisit this conversation, and maybe your favorite pie will be in the lead, and maybe you just have more to say about it, so you can still participate in the pie conversation.
Yeah, we'll see if pumpkin overrules pecan in our poll, in our voting poll. We'll see. But yeah, and I think you can change your vote.
I think you can too.
Because right now I have voted pecan. I got to go change that. Yeah. I got to go change
All right,
it.
well, we'll let Paige go change her vote. We do have a little bit more Coast Life to get to, though. That's on the way when we get back.
The Delaware Celebration of Jazz presents Cancer Survivor Night, an evening of music and dance benefiting the Beebe Tunnel Cancer Center. Tickets are just $39 and is your chance to make a difference. Show your support by purchasing or gifting tickets today. For more information, visit RehobothJazz.com.
There's still lots of great weather left to enjoy a new deck and a vacation.
With Paul Davis, you can have both. Our composite decking looks great. It won't fade, curl, or rot, so it's maintenance free and comes with our lifetime warranty.
Paul Davis will bring the showroom to you, take measurements, and give you a down-to-the-penny price that same day. And that vacation?
We'll give you that, too.
Pay nothing for 12 months and get a luxury vacation for 2 extended only through October.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Follow the yellow brick road to Tide Pool Toys and Games in Bethany Beach. Scare up some fun with our wide selection of games, crafts, dress-ups, and puzzles. You'll find science kits and educational toys that kids will love. Thousands of award-winning toys to encourage creative minds and active bodies. Come and discover magic and wonder. There's no place like Tide Pool Toys and Games in Bethany, Fenwick, and Rehoboth, and Kids Catch in downtown Lewis.
Be a part of art. Come inside the Art League of Ocean City's Center for the Arts. Waterfront on 94th Street Bayside. Admission is always free, year-round. Enjoy diverse galleries featuring original and local artworks for sale. You'll always find something new to see. Take an art class. We have something fun and unexpected for all ages and skills. Check our calendar. It's full of special events. See everything you need to know at ocart.org.
Middays with April Brilliant. It's a feel-good show on your radio.
April is the easiest way to get through my workday.
She plays my favorite songs.
She helped me find my furry friend.
She's always making me smile.
Listening to April is the best way to get through my workday.
She makes me feel special.
Middays with April, weekdays from 10 to 3 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3, sponsored by Critter Getters.
Signs of poor eyesight aren't always clear to us. At Wink Vision Center, we provide the best possible standard of care to discover the signs and improve your vision. Our eye exams are fast, easy, and comfortable to ensure you and your family can see clearly as soon as possible. Shop the finest selection of designer frames from Tiffany to Vera Wang, Maui Jim, and Urkers. Need an appointment? We can get you in as soon as the next day. The choice is clear. Wink Vision, Ocean City and Cambridge.
Huddle up for Nittany Game Week.
Get a sideline seat with coaches Jay Paterno and Tom Bradley as they join host Todd Sadowski for expert analysis on the blue and white. Nittany Game Week, Friday nights at 10:30 and Saturday mornings at 11 on DSN.
All right, before we let you go, a few things we got to celebrate today.
Yes.
A few important ones. One, happy birthday, Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
That's
way to go, my
amazing.
guy.
100.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
It's the big one.
That's the big one. So, wowza. Also, it's homemade cookie day.
Oh,
on an
that's
unrelated note.
I see a lack of cookies here on the Coast Life couch. And she's our baker.
Yeah, I disappointed the team. I didn't know until 5 minutes ago it was homemade cookie day.
That's all right.
So I messed up.
We'll allow it.
Get me next year. But the big one for all you haters out there is it's Pumpkin Spice Day.
Oh, yeah.
And you can't say nothing because it's October 1st, and so we can fully dive into pumpkin spice.
Yes, and you know what I did over the weekend was make homemade pumpkin spice syrup for coffee.
That's amazing. That's impressive. How'd you make it?
Well, so I made pumpkin oatmeal.
Okay.
and that only takes like a little bit of the can. So I was like, well, I've got all this can. What else can I do with it? And so I just looked up a recipe. It's pretty easy. It's just a little bit of pumpkin, some of like the pumpkin pie spice.
Nice.
Sugar, water, boil it. Good to go.
Boom. Okay. You should put it in cans and sell it.
I should. You're right.
That's a good idea.
I don't know that it's as good as it could be.
Okay. I saw someone who made like a pumpkin whipped cream, so you could have like almost like a cold cream for your
like cold
for your
foam.
coffee. Yeah, just like that. There's a lot you can do with pumpkin. So even if you don't like pumpkin spice, maybe you like pumpkin.
Yeah, and that is a hill that I have been willing to die on every fall, is that like pumpkin spice lattes aren't really my thing as much as a pumpkin coffee, or even like, because pumpkin itself isn't sweet, and I think a lot of people forget that like it's the pumpkin pie spice that goes into a pumpkin pie or the coffee that makes it sweet.
Yep.
It's actually also very savory, so I usually make like a pumpkin sauce for pasta.
So good.
Really good.
I've had pumpkin ravioli before. Yeah. So good. With like butternut squash and some sort of nuts on it. I forget, but delish. Yeah. So there's a lot you can do with it.
Yeah. So feel free to play around with some pumpkin, see what you come up with, and send us any recipe ideas that you find successful.
We love copying your recipes.
Yes, we do. But we got to get out of here. Thanks for hanging out. We love hanging out with you. Coast TV News at 5 takes it from here. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow.